We have reached peak Kino. This is probably one of the Kinoest movies ever made, and that's on period. I'm going to be reviewing this movie, War of the Worlds, using also some other reviews that other people have said and some of the reactions that I've seen on Twitter. It's a crazy movie. I've stolen this peak Kino thing from this review from this movie that I've seen, the most remarkable movie I've ever seen by David, with the subtitle "We have reached peak Kino," because it's simply accurate. And yeah, I will also be going through the movie as I remember it using this review because I liked it, and because it points to some of the things that I found insane. But I will also complement it with some tweets that I've seen and with some of my own reflections and such. I will, of course, link the review and the tweets and all this in the description, and I really recommend reading this review. And of course, I do recommend watching the movie. It's an insane experience watching it. It's like too crazy to describe. I don't know. It's kind of unbelievable that it happened. Some quick sum up of the movie. By the way, how did I watch this movie? I watched this movie without knowing anything about it. I only saw maybe this title and another title. This post I saw as well. I watched this movie absolutely glued to my couch. This very good review doesn't even scratch the surface of how astoundingly revolutionary the movie is. Everybody must watch it. One, for the history books. And this tweet particularly had me convinced. I had also seen this absolutely Kino clip.
Good morning, what's up?
Look, take a look at this.
And I think the original clip in which this scene is based. And I don't know, I found it just too funny that this was part of a real movie. I was like, this cannot be. I checked the real scene and it was like basically the same but with some alien shit happening. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Then I saw this comment and I was like, I have to see what this is about. So, how does the movie actually start? You press play, what happens? This guy, Dave, describes it really well in this paragraph. The first 5 minutes of this movie gave me a panic attack. You know when you hear a person watching their TikTok at full volume in person, but they never let a video go further than 5 seconds, so all you hear is a barrage of sounds, music, and voices at different volumes interrupting each other and hitting you in the face? Now imagine 5 people in an enclosed space all doing that, plus all the different sounds at full volume of FaceTime notifications. It's literally this. It's someone sharing a screen, it's Ice Cube, and he's talking to someone on Microsoft Teams. Everything is like branded, really branded. He's typing some message to his boss in Microsoft Teams. Then he's speaking to some other person in Microsoft Teams and gets a call from this NASA woman. And he hangs up on her and starts calling his son on FaceTime and tracks their locations at the same time. It's insane. And all of the notification sounds are going on all the time. Some people hate on this product placement because the app he's using is Microsoft Teams to talk to his co-workers, and the apps he uses to talk to his family is WhatsApp. So he calls on WhatsApp to his family or whatever. And some people complain or whatever and say this is product placement, but I thought it was interesting because I have used both Teams and WhatsApp, right? So for me, it's realistic. And I had WhatsApp open on my computer and also Discord. So I was at the same time hearing sometimes the notification from Discord on my own computer and from WhatsApp messages from friends or whatever, also at the same time. So I wasn't sure what was happening in the movie and what was happening in real life. It was pretty crazy. All these scenes basically are like the way of the movie to set up that Ice Cube is a dad. His daughter and son aren't really super connected to him, but he stalks them all the time using his NSA mega spy superpowers, government spying on people superpowers. He is kind of the boss of the government of the NSA or whatever, and he has like total control. This guy says here something like, I can only describe as God. He's God in this movie. And it's basically right. He can, sitting in this scene, hack everything. And the whole movie is just this kind of Ice Cube character. I forgot the name of the character. Will Radford. And this character, who is this NSA agent, locked in this room, typing things on the computer, and the fucking movement that the camera does is just zooming in on a screen and like zooming in to this icon or whatever. Here is an example, right? This is how the whole movie is. This is kind of the right part of the monitor, and in the right part of the monitor there are notifications. So here, the notification is that the DHS Briggs is sending him a Teams message, and you just the screen of the movie. If you watch it on a TV screen, it must be insane because it's just a fucking notification from this fucking guy telling you that they're waiting on you, and then it zooms out on that, and then it scrolls up to the next notification. It's like insane. I don't know. The fact that they made a movie of this is insane. And then the fucking next parts of the movie is just scrolling on Zoom meetings from one camera to the other, and all of the interfaces are like this. It's insane. Then they overlay this kind of, well, they not overlay, they guess pan to the same monitor, but to this program called Guardian, and I guess this is like the NASA internal program that has, NSA internal program that has like all of the reports or whatever that this guy can make, and that has the access to all of the people and whatever.
Priority most vulnerable sites. Mr. President, gentlemen, we're seeing a...
It's like, it's a mix between like the realism. I don't know, I'm torn calling this movie realistic because it's not. It's obviously about aliens, and as he goes on at the end, right, the way that part of the alien thing is like cooked up is shit. Basically, it doesn't make any sense. The aliens eating the data, you can see the aliens eating data and the servers going down. It has like a 5-year-old understanding, or he says something like, it's like if a dog this this movie doesn't feel like that. It feels like it was written by my best friend's dog. The filmmaker's understanding of data and the internet is that of a canine. It's literally like, this is accurate, right? The way the data is portrayed and how the alien species that is invading is trying to obtain data is so fucking stupid, right? It makes no sense. But the way the actual movie plays out, right? The way the movie is set up feels realistic in this sense, right? The vibe of the movie is very realistic. It's kind of this guy sitting on a computer, tapping on windows, clicking on different things, sending messages all the time, receiving notifications. It's like a movie that could only be conceived in this moment, right? It's very much how, for example, this same stream feels, right? I have like a fuck ton of tabs open. It's my face talking to you while there is like some text behind me, right? The whole vibe of the movie is like this. And also the interfaces themselves, even though the functionality behind them is pretty shit, right? For example, the way he can hack a car from his computer is kind of shit, right? It doesn't, that makes no sense, right? It shows zero understanding of like data, how cars work, etc., right? How Tesla's autonomous driving or whatever, how any of those things, how servers work, it shows zero understanding of that. It's still like the way the interfaces are laid out are very accurate, right? The way these programs are laid out, these kind of databases, the UI is really, I don't know, it feels really realistic. It's like really believable. It's not like a shit UI. It's not user interfaces that you wouldn't believe could be in a government interface, right? It feels very government program. It feels like a program made by the government in collaboration with Microsoft. It has like the Microsoft fonts. The icons feel very much like you could find on VS Code. Those things, right? It's like there is this balancing between things that are obviously kind of product placement in a weird way, but also that makes it feel realistic, right? The Zoom meeting is how a Zoom meeting would be like, right? It's the interface of a Microsoft Teams meeting, right? If you've been in a company and you have had a Microsoft Teams meeting, it's just familiar. The ringing sound is the same ringing sound as it would make in real life. When he FaceTimes his daughter or whatever, it's the same ringtone that you actually hear in real life when people are calling each other. It's very much, the vibe is very much realistic, right? But the plot is like so nonsensical. It's this contrast that it's so fucking funny. I don't really have anything more to say than that. That's, I guess, my main reflection. I would say that the worst product placement that there is the Amazon product placement. The boyfriend from the girl from this guy's daughter is an Amazon delivery driver at 6 years, and the only way to in the last scene, the only scene where this Ice Cube character moves from his fucking is because he has to, I don't know, he has to deactivate the servers. Another thing that is like unrealistic, he has to physically have access to the servers to put a virus or some shit. I don't know, I forgot. He doesn't have a thumb drive, so the only way he can get a thumb drive is by the Amazon driver, his boyfriend, his daughter's boyfriend, to send him a thumb drive because he ordered it on Amazon. That's like the only way he can do it. By the way, Amazon servers are working perfectly fine. Microsoft Teams servers are working perfectly fine, even though it's supposedly like a big data catastrophe or whatever, and every critical infrastructure in the US has been hit by these aliens. But somehow Microsoft Teams and Amazon servers are working. I don't know. But yeah, he fucking moves from his room, from his office to the downstairs where the fucking servers are or whatever, and it's done by this Amazon delivery driver. So that part is like so fucking stupid, and the Amazon product placement is the worst. I would say that the Microsoft product placement or the Facebook Meta product placement is decent because he checks things of his dead wife on Facebook, and the messages or whatever that she sent him. He also checks them, and because the data is being taken away by these aliens, he sees like the Facebook page, he sees the photos of his dead wife disappear, and the audio the voice note that she sent him also disappears. I don't know, it's so fucking stupid. Like I don't know. And then the facebook.com page goes 404. Right? But this is realistic. I mean, not realistic that the thing happening is realistic, but that the fact that he would have, I guess, his ex-wife, like his wife who is dead, on Facebook isn't super unrealistic, right? Maybe he would text with her, but yeah, the fact that it's a Meta product, it kind of makes sense, right? That he would check her profile, and in her profile is where he has the last audio message or something like this. That could make sense. Same with the Facebook thing. Him video calling on his daughters or whatever, or daughter and son on Facebook, on WhatsApp, which is a Facebook Meta platform. It makes sense. I do video call my friend, for example, on WhatsApp, or my mom also, instead of phone calling them. So in that sense, it makes sense for me, right? Maybe for some Americans who are more like FaceTime pilled or whatever, maybe for them it feels like a strange product placement, but for me it felt right. And he also FaceTimes his daughter in a moment, so when he's using his phone instead of like on his desktop. So it would make sense that if he's on the computer, and on the work computer, he would WhatsApp call his daughter instead of like FaceTime him, because maybe FaceTime is not available on the work computer or whatever. So in that sense, it makes sense. And yeah, for ending this video, I just wanted to check this thread out because it's so funny. Like these are literally scenes from the movie. Like this happens in the movie. Like these are some examples that are so fucking insane that are so funny at the same time, right? This is a part when he discovers that the bad things were coming from inside the house, right? The NSA is actually, there is one guy who is rogue in the NSA, even more surveillance. So he created this program that was so crazy that attracted aliens to the planet. And this is him uncovering that. And the video that he posts on YouTube, on his son's YouTube channel, who is an expert hacker as well, is this. This is when his son is escaping from the aliens and he falls down, his phone drops, and Ice Cube is like, oh, I also had one tweet that I wanted to show. This, right? I've touched on this already, right? I watched this yesterday and it's gripping in a way that it's hard to explain. It's like if Hollywood was we need to recreate what a Zoomer watching XQC with a Family Guy compilation video on the side feels, but funded by product placement from Big Tech and then called up Ice Cube. It's literally this kind of vibe, right? It's very much Zoomer, Family Guy compilation, Subway Surfers, Minecraft gameplay, jumping CSGO surf type shit. It's very much this vibe, right? And it's like if someone captured that vibe and said, okay, what if we put this on some corporate shit and we try to put some money into getting Ice Cube into this? What would happen? And we spent zero money on the script. This is what it happened. This is the video, the clip. The
Get out of there now! No! You gotta get up! Keep running! What? I can't get you! You gotta go left now! And run, boy! Make a right now! At the corner! Holy shit! Hey! I'm okay. Go!
It's like that. It's big. It's an XQC stream, right? He's reacting. Oh, he's reacting to his own son's death or something, like his own son's possible death. He's reacting like this, right? It's very, I don't know, very XQC stream or dude. Something like you could imagine this guy going dude, my son just died. Dude. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, this was my review of the World of the Movie, of the World of the Words War on the Worlds movie. Hope you enjoyed this one. I think it dragged a little bit. I could make it maybe a bit sharper, but I think I'm going to leave it as is because yeah, I don't know. It's also just a quick movie review. It's not some kind of well, it is Kino, but it's also not something. I don't know. Basically, I've reviewed a couple of other movies. I will probably paste it here. It's not funny in this case. They're not funny reviews. This one was funny, but yeah, I've reviewed another movie and a couple of shows. Feel free to watch these if you want, and yeah, goodbye.